back to Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about why the Campbell soup executive call their soup food for poor people. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. You know, year 2025 is the year of exposure. And everybody's been exposed this year. Now it's Campbell soup executives being exposed, basically saying their own soup is made for poor people, basically saying that the ingredients in the soup aren't worth anything. But we have already known this. We know about the sodium content and ingredients in the soup aren't very good for people. But when you're poor, you don't have a choice. When you are old, when you're handicapped, disabled, you live in the inner cities, Campbell soup is something that you need to fill you up, to get you through the day. It's a soup that you give your children, something that they can enjoy. But to hear an executive say this is something that is reprehensible. But you have to understand, you would be surprised at what these executives say behind closed doors about their own food, that they wouldn't even give their food to their own children, but they'll give it to billions of people across the world. I'm not shocked, and you shouldn't be shocked. But to hear this executive say this in a board meeting means that he felt comfortable saying this, and this has been said a multitude of times over a multitude of years. But finally, someone has stepped forward, because when you are now in a boardroom or you in a private meeting, you must expect at all times that someone is recording. Someone recorded this executive who has possibly been fired or put on a leave of absence for saying this. Now, Campbell Soup will have to go on a tour apologizing to millions of people who buy their products, who have made this company one of the most successful companies in the world. They have been selling Campbell Soup products for over 100 years. But to see how one executive words can set you back a half a century, I bet you their sales will dip, because now people will see their product for what it really is. It's not healthy. It's not good for you, because the executive said that. This is why sometimes it's not good to say what's on your mind. Sometimes it's good not to say anything at all. But this executive basically warned every one of us, don't buy the soup. And this is not a good look for this billion-dollar company. And now they have to go on an apology tour, like I said, to tell all of the people who have been buying their products for generations that we're sorry. Our product is good, but we know it's not. Like I said, if you look at those ingredients, you look at how much sodium intake is in it, you will say these are not good products. They are the waste products, pork, chicken, and other meats or vegetables that are sold. And they throw it in the Campbell soup with some water and ingredients to fill you up. But we just didn't want to hear it, but we finally heard it. And now Campbell Soup is a company that might be on the edge. We know many of companies have come back from the disastrous things that some of them, their executives and employees have done. But this is a tough one right here, because they let you know straight up that it's no good. His rant after this about their own products makes you look completely idiotic. Because who would put down their own product that you are constantly trying to sell to the American people and the people worldwide? Now they're going to have to say his words doesn't represent Campbell's soup. It represents his own feelings. That's going to be what they say. But you know the statements that were said, that were caught, is his true feelings and probably their corporate headquarters' true feelings about the product. We're selling these people crap and we're making billions of dollars. This is the mindset that many people have in this world when they're selling you a product. Just like when women buy these purses for $1,000 and know it only take $10 to make. You know what they're saying? We selling them garbage. But as long as they think it's for rich people, they'll buy it. And that's what Campbell Soup is basically saying. We know it only costs pennies on a dollar to make soup, maybe a penny for a can, a penny, 2 pennies, but we're making billions and they're eating this crap. This is a bad look, but this is the truth. It is finally being exposed for who they truly are. They are shysters. They are people who are willing to do anything to make a dollar. That's it. If they could care less about how you feel, your families feel, and the health of your family. Campbell Soup possibly will survive this. Maybe millions of people haven't heard about what this executive have said, and they're probably going a campaign telling everybody how good Campbell Soup is after they did fire this executive. So this is a bad look, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at what happens today, tomorrow, or next week. It's always something new, always something controversial. You know it, and I know it. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section about what this executive said, why he was fired, but saying this about his own product. It's for poor people. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE. Hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.